Namaste everyone, my name is Zsofi and in this video I'm going to explain a bit about the meaning and importance of chanting Om during yoga classes. I myself have chanted Om thousands of times and even experienced its benefits without even really knowing where those benefits came from. So let's do this. There are hundreds of thousands of mantras, sacred chants, coming from Eastern ancient tradition. Single syllable mantras, known as the bija mantras, are the easiest to remember and they are also the most powerful. It is believed that just as a tiny seed can contain a majestic, beautiful tree, a bija can contain a vast amount of spiritual wisdom and creative force. One of the oldest and the most widely known of these seeds is Om. Om is traditionally chanted at the beginning and sometimes at the end of yogasana practice for thousands of years. Om allows us to separate the time of our practice from the rest of our everyday life, signifying that our practice time is a sacred time in which we care for ourselves with awareness. The word Om is considered to be so powerful that this single sound can create positive vibrations around us, and it is believed to enhance the feeling of oneness with all. Om is the highest sacred symbol in Hinduism, and it looks like this. Om is a sacred sound that is known generally as the sound of the universe. Om is all-encompassing, the essence of ultimate reality, and unifies everything in the universe. An ancient text says this whole world is nothing but Om. Where does it come from? The Vedic knowledge was passed down from generation to generation through the word of mouth until about 5,000 years ago, when it was put down in written form by a Vedic sage called Vyasa, who was empowered by God to do so. What are the four parts of Om? Hang on, why four? According to tradition, this ancient mantra is composed of four elements: A, O, and silence. A represents our waking state, or the outer world. O is the dreaming state, or the consciousness of our inner world, thoughts, dreams, memories, etc. And is a dreamless state of deep sleep, or the experience of ultimate unity. After the three states of ordinary consciousness, the vibration dissolves into silence, symbolic of godly absolute consciousness. And why do we chant Om always 3 times? Well, there is no scientific explanation to why we usually chant Om 3 times. However, there are some ideas available. The first one is that it can symbolize the 3 worlds of the soul: the past, present, and the future. Or another idea that I heard actually from a spiritual teacher, that the first Om is offered to the universe, the second is to our direct surroundings, and the first to our inner selves. And here is the point. Why is Om chanting good for you? Chanting Om is very beneficial for us on both the physical and the mental levels. It calms the mind, and by calming the mind, it calms our nervous system. Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutras and is considered to be the father of classical Hatha Yoga, taught that when we chant this sacred syllable, our mind becomes one-pointed and prepared for meditation. The Om chanting produces a vibration and a sound felt through your vocal cords and sinuses. The vibrations open up the sinuses to clean the airways. The Om mantra also regulates the blood flow to different body parts. Therefore, it helps in regulating blood pressure and has cardiovascular benefits. It actually really makes sense. Think about it. When you disconnect from the outside world, your breathing, your respiration, and your heartbeat normalize. Regular practice of Om mantra thus improves the functioning of our heart, reduces our blood pressure, and generally induces focused thinking. I personally like starting my practice and my classes with chanting Om. Not everybody does, and that's completely fine. But if you do, you can multiply its benefits if you do it more consciously. If you like this video, please don't forget to press the like button below or subscribe to help me create more useful yoga related content in the future. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Keep practicing. Namaste.